The night shift at the Blue Ridge Inn was never exciting. Located off Highway 27 in Wyoming, the motel sat between long stretches of empty desert and pine forests. Only truckers, late-night travelers, and the occasional tourist stopped there. But everyone who worked at the inn knew one rule: never rent out room 313. The room had been locked for years. Management never gave a clear explanation. Some employees joked that the plumbing was broken. Others believed it was because of the strange things that happened a decade ago. But the real reason had become an urban legend in the small Wyoming town of Ridge Valley. And Alex Turner, the new night receptionist, was about to find out why. 1. The first night. It was Alex's second week on the job. The lobby clock read 11:47 p.m. The motel was quiet, the kind of silence that made the air feel heavy. He was scrolling through the night log when the landline phone rang. Ring, ring, ring. He answered. Blue Ridge Inn, how can I help you? The line crackled. A faint whisper drifted through. Someone is staying in room 313. Alex frowned. Sorry, sir. That room is sealed. No one is in there. The whisper grew shakier. You're wrong. I saw the light on. Click. The caller hung up. Alex checked the CCTV monitor. His eyes widened. Room 313's corridor light, normally dark, flickered. And for a split second, Alex saw it. A shadow moving underneath the door. He blinked. The shadow vanished. Maybe it was a glitch, he thought, or maybe the previous attendant had forgotten something inside. Still, curiosity tugged at him. 2. The warning. At midnight, the inn's manager, Sarah Collins, walked in carrying the weekly reports. You look pale, she said, raising an eyebrow. Alex explained the call and the CCTV flicker. Sarah's face stiffened. You didn't go near that room, did you? No. Good. And don't. She lowered her voice. Some rooms just aren't meant to be opened. But why? What happened in 313? Sarah hesitated, then shook her head. It's late. Go make coffee. Trust me. Stay away from that room. She left soon after, leaving Alex more suspicious than ever. 3. The knock. The inn fell silent again. The only sound was the AC humming and the ticking clock. At 2:03 a.m., Alex's walkie-talkie buzzed. Front desk, he answered. The voice of Mike, the security guard, crackled through. Alex, were you walking on the third floor just now? No. Why? Mike sounded uneasy. Because someone just knocked on the door of 313. Alex froze. Knocked? Yeah, loud, 3 times. I went to check, but nobody was there, but I swear, something moved inside that room. A chill crawled up Alex's spine. Keep an eye on that hallway. As he set the walkie down, another notification flashed on the CCTV screen. Motion detected, room 313. The camera feed showed the doorknob turning slowly. Left, right, left. As if someone or something inside was testing it. 4. Curiosity wins. It was now 2:40 a.m. Curiosity had burned its way past fear. Alex grabbed the master key card and headed to the 3rd floor. The hallway felt colder than the rest of the building. The lights flickered weakly. He stopped in front of room 313. The door looked normal, brown paint, brass handle, number plate slightly worn. but the air around it felt wrong, like walking into a freezer. He pressed his ear to the door. Silence. He slid the master key card. Beep. The lock clicked. He pushed the door slowly. 5. Inside room 313. The room smelled of dust and old wood. The curtains were partly open, letting in pale moonlight. Everything was untouched. Bed perfectly made, TV unplugged, closet closed. No footprints, no signs of life. Alex stepped inside cautiously, but then he noticed something. On the bedside table was a guest card. Check-in, November 13th, 2015. Guest, Michael Grady. Status, missing. Alex's breath hitched. The case was famous locally. Michael Grady, a traveling salesman, had disappeared from the motel a decade ago. His car was found outside, the room locked from the inside, but he was never seen again. The police found no struggle, no clues, nothing. Room 313 became a ghost story. Suddenly, the door slammed shut behind Alex. Bang. The lights went out. 6. The whisper. Alex spun around, heart pounding. "Hello?" he called into the darkness. A soft whisper curled through the room. "You shouldn't have opened the door." Alex stumbled back. "Who's there?" The whisper drifted closer. "He wouldn't leave, so neither can you." The glow of the TV turned on itself, static filling the room. On the screen stood the blurry figure of a man, face pale, eyes hollow, clothes from another decade. He lifted his hand on the screen, and at the same moment, Alex felt cold fingers brush his shoulder. Alex screamed and bolted for the door, slamming his shoulder against it. It didn't open. Behind him, the whisper grew louder, almost desperate. "Help me! You opened it! Now you're part of it!" Alex pounded the door. "Let me out!" The lights flickered violently. Then suddenly, silence. The door unlocked with a soft click. Alex didn't look back. He sprinted out, raced down the hallway, and didn't stop until he reached the lobby. 7. The truth. Sarah arrived minutes later, alerted by the alarms Alex accidentally triggered. He explained everything, breathless, shaken. Instead of disbelief, Sarah simply sighed. "You saw him, didn't you?" Alex nodded. Michael wasn't the only one. 3 disappearances, all in that room. Police closed the cases, the motel sealed the door, but the room never stayed empty. She looked at Alex with tired eyes. "That's why we warned you." 8. A new warning. The next night, Alex quit the job, but before leaving, he placed a handwritten note on the reception desk. "To whomever works the night shift after me, if you ever see the light under room 313 turn on, don't check, don't knock, don't answer the whispers, just walk away."